my mother made an interesting observation, and she said, I said, wow, look how beautiful the woods is with the snow on it. And she said, that's because you can see inside the woods because of all the white contrast. And I was like, wow, that's kind of like people. If you let people see who you are, you're going to be more beautiful. That's kind of an isolation kills thought. We got numbers. Like I said in Isolation Kills, which this is another one of those videos. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, if you look right there.
Yeah.
When you're talking to everybody.
I'm talking to everybody?
You're going to.
Oh, okay.
We're on the side of the road, that's why you're hearing cars go by. And if my mom doesn't like this video at the end of it, because it's kind of like, I want to talk to her about, she has no idea what I'm going to talk about.
Trust me.
Yeah, this road's busier than I thought it was. Depression has effects on loved ones. And my mother, Jean Wieting, you saw the video with my dad on Isolation Kills and my brother-in-law on Auto Body Men, has not been on video with me. In fact, she actually judged my videos for a long time. Mustang Medic, it's your life. What's going on? Because she cared. But I was depressed for 3.5 years. And this is she can share with you the frustration of not knowing how to make me better. She loved me. She wanted me better. She did some tough love on me. I got to experience some really, really, really harsh times, which was hard for me to process, but I have. And now I've moved to the point, which I know if you're depressed, you probably don't believe this to be true, but I struggled with it myself. There's a benefit to being depressed. I know, it's like, what? Like, what? There is. It helps build your empathy for other people. And gosh darn it, when your mom makes you dinner and you've been standing in food lines for a long time, it's like a Thanksgiving meal every day. Sitting on a couch watching TV, sleeping in a room by yourself. There's a lot of people that can't relate to that, but the ones that can understand. So what was it like for you, because I've gone long on my introduction, what was it like for you to be dealing with me when I was depressed?
At first it was hopeful, because that this would be the time that it would change, that the depression would lift. And then it got so frustrating. I forgive me on the language, but it was hell. It was just hell. And to watch your loved one, who's, as you can tell, a big, strong, strapping kind of guy. He's even taller than I am right now, but he's crouching because he thought I was too short. So he's a big, tall, strong, strapping guy and couldn't get out of bed. And it was just so hard to watch it. And I was terrible at times. I was just so frustrated. But there was nothing else we could do except finally to say to him, you have to go. Because it wasn't working, and in fact, if anything, it was keeping him stuck. And that was the hardest. That was
it was enabling.
Yeah, it was enabling. And
so,
I didn't want to do that anymore. Yeah,
so your loved ones and the love for you are putting up with a lot of your behaviors and not being hard on you. Sorry for the cars, guys. I usually don't do videos by roads. But it's like, it's hard on them. They love you. You're isolating from them and you're resenting them for bothering you when they love you. And ultimately what happens to the loved one, and these videos are for depressed people suffering depression and for the people trying to understand it, you're not helping them by letting them isolate.
No.
And I know if you're a depressed person listening to this, like, Will, don't tell them that! But it's true. It's tough. But ultimately you have to do what you don't want to do. You have to do it. You got to get up. You got to put your feet on the floor. So care about your loved ones while you're depressed and dealing. It's a very selfish thing, depression. And I understand it because you're selfish because you're alone. You feel like there's nothing. Of course I'm selfish. I've got to take care of myself. There's nobody else going to take care of me. One, God is going to take care of you. My mom is a very strong believer, as well I. And two, you just got to get yourself out. You got to make that phone call. You have to decide that you're not going to be depressed anymore. Because your mind, like I said before, is going to go to the path of least resistance. And it knows depression right now. It can know happiness, but you got to force it. Your mind has to beat your brain, and it can be done. We went a little long,
Yeah, we did.
But it was awesome having, usually, right? Oh, she always says it go long. That's what that was. You hear that? That was a little shot at me. I can take it.
What can I say?
We appreciate you guys watching Isolation Kills, and spread the word, because I believe these videos are going to help people and are helping people now. Thanks for watching.
And remember, you're never ever alone, ever. God's always with you. Just saying. Okay, are we done?
Yeah, I decided to let you end the video, but now that I'm talking, now it's on the video, so I guess I'm ending the video.
Okay.
We went long, but that was good. Good job, Mom.
Oh, thanks.
I thought you were gonna cry.
You did?
Yeah, yell back.
No. Okay, that's
Not that I was trying to like sabotage you, like
Right.
throw you in front of the camera and get you emotional. But,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it.
Oh, 5.5 minutes. You went long, Mom.
I didn't
You
go
were the
long.
one that went long this time. Just saying. She always says just saying. Seriously, guys, thanks for watching.